Hey bud, I wanted to take you over to this like local like fancy little bar over here. It's a nice little lounge because I just want to sit you down and just explain something to you. And what that is man, your KD doesn't matter. Everybody's like freaking out all the time about like, look how cool my KD is. That just means they secure kills a little bit better. But that doesn't mean they're a better player. All right. Sometimes freaking everything's in the assist game. Look at your assists. Look at how many revives you got if you're playing Destiny Trials. Get those revives in there. Look how many objectives you secured if you're playing an objective based game. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Destiny Trials because that's why I play a lot. So a lot of people are like, yo, my KD's like 3.0, I'm the best player ever, but look at the win rate and it's like trash, and like I always have these stupid players and teammates with me who are not good. It's because you're like probably a toxic like SOB who's like talking down at them and just demoralizing them and just crushing the confidence. You're probably the daddy who's causing your team to lose. You can get a 3.0 KD, but if you're not actually playing a team based game, the other players on the other teams are probably always going to get reses all the time because you can't cover them all the time by yourself very effectively. People die around corners and then get res pushed and stuff like that. And you know what? They'll have supers too to counter out yours because you're just leaving your team out by themselves and they're going to get super farmed because you're not actually being a team player and supporting them and helping everybody collectively win the games. So you know what? You could do better yourself. Even if you have a 3.0 KD, that theoretically means that you beat all three players on the other team by yourself. So why are you losing, right? It's because you're a daddy. That's why you're losing. You're a daddy. Don't be a daddy. You don't know what a daddy is? Stop being a daddy. Figure out what daddy means. For those of you that are daddies, daddy means you're a detriment to society. So there you go. I'm mega tired. I get that. I understand. Moving back to the main point. More than just kills and deaths of the statistics, there's also assists, there's revives, captures of objectives like that, as I said before. There's also like how you're doing callouts, giving shot calls, or just like providing information for your team. Even if you're dead like all the time, while you're sitting there dead, you're not doing anything, you just be like giving information. If you're looking around, spectating other players, looking on corners for them kind of deal, so they don't have to like spend the time to go sit down in animation. Give them information by looking around corners for them. When you die, you can have this giant red aura around the person who killed you. You can track them through walls, so you can tell them where they're running to. There's a lot you can do even if you're dead. Beyond that though, you're also, giving a call out. So you're giving map pressure, being on the enemy's radar, so they always like have to respect the fact that maybe it's you who is a bad player, or maybe it's the other guy on your team who's a good player. You also can like use up the special boxes that nobody else can get now, that on even the other team. Pull heavy so the other players don't get on the other team. Maybe you had like really bad KDs because of all that. You're still probably the better player on your team because you like got that clutch super out, like that guy was about to Nova bomb your whole 3-man squad, but you got that bow out and you shot him out of the air and stopped his super, saving the lives of your entire team. When it was 4 rounds to 4, clutched it out. Stat records will show that you got 0 kills every single round, except for that one. And you died like 5-6 times, got like 3 or 4 assists, got like 3 or 4 revives. While your assists and revives helped your team carry on those other rounds, you also now clutched out that last round, right? So don't worry about your KDs ever being bad and that mean you're a bad player. You're still a fine player. Keep pushing on, keep maintaining your confidence. You can always make that clutch on that last round, Who says the game's over already if you're only 3 rounds in and you have like 0 kills? Who cares? You'll clutch it out later. Don't worry about it. Even if you don't get a lot of kills later in the game or whatever, if you get like maybe 1 or even 0 kills in that game, you'll probably clutch out other games and play great other games. Or at very least, you were that supporting player who helps your other players get all their kills and stuff, right? Don't ever look at stat lines that says that you're a bad player because your KD is low. Who cares? Do your best, help your players on your team, give out information the best you can, work your mouth as well as your hands. You got this. You can be everything you can be that your team needs you to be just by helping them out. You don't have to be that star player who gets a lot of shots. You think LeBron James freaking like 1v5'd NBA finals and just by himself won the NBA? No. He scored or assisted 57% of all points for his team in the entirety of the NBA finals for the 2016 championships. Sure, people like look at stat lines. LeBron James was like more than half his team, right? Yo, no. That 47% of the team needed to be there. Imagine where freaking Cleveland Cavaliers would be this year for the finals if they didn't have those other 43% of the points scored. So you're needed. You're part of the team. You're necessary. You're essential. You're a big part of it. So don't ever let your KD scores or whatever stats make you lack your confidence. Press on. Continue to do the best you can. Stay awesome, man or woman. I love you. Thank you so much for being you. Until next time, citizens. Thank you for watching.